These stories were originally shared as short clips, but listening to them together makes them far more disturbing. Every story in this video happened to a different person, and every one of them still keeps someone awake at night.
I wish I'd ignored the scratching behind the locked basement door. At 2:49 a.m. I heard it, soft, desperate. I grabbed the old iron key, heart pounding, and turned the lock. The door creaked open, revealing darkness so dense it swallowed the light. I called out, expecting rats. Instead, a voice, my own, but twisted, whispered, "You shouldn't have." A cold hand gripped my ankle from below. I yanked free, slamming the door. The scratching returned, now frantic. In the morning, muddy handprints covered the stairs, matching mine perfectly. I never found the key again. I woke up to a slow, persistent tapping, like fingernails drumming on wood. My room was bathed in a sinister red glow leaking through the blinds, casting long shadows that twisted like claws. That's when I saw it. A fresh crimson mark smeared across my front door, stark and wet against the dark wood. I knew I'd locked up before bed. Heart pounding, I crept down the hallway, each step echoing in the suffocating silence. The mark pulsed, wet and glistening, as if it was still bleeding. I reached for the peephole, but all I saw was that eerie red haze, swirling and thick, like smoke made of blood. A whisper, low and guttural, seeped under the door. Let me in. My breath froze. I stumbled back, but the mark began to spread, snaking along the walls, spelling out my name in trembling scarlet script. Suddenly the lights flickered violently, and a shadow darted behind me. I spun around. Nothing. Then my phone buzzed. One new message. A photo of me, standing at the door, eyes wide in terror. But I was alone. Or so I thought. The tapping returned, louder, insistent, like a warning. I screamed, and the mark vanished. But every night since, the red glow returns, and the mark reappears, always spelling my name. Would you open the door? Every night at 2:13 a.m., the locked door at the end of my hotel room rattles like something trapped is begging to get out. I press my ear against the peeling wood, heart pounding, listening as soft knocks turn into desperate scratching. The front desk insists no room exists behind it, that the blueprints show only a wall. But I see the dust swirling beneath the gap, the outline of bare feet in the carpet outside. Tonight, the knocking stops. Instead, I hear slow, deliberate breathing on my side of the door. Now, I realize, I'm not alone in this room. It started like any other walk, the kind I took to clear my head after work. The woods behind my house were familiar. Sunlight filtered through leaves, birds called, and the air felt safe. But that evening, I noticed a narrow path I'd never seen before, winding deeper into the trees. Curiosity nudged me forward. The further I walked, the quieter it became. No birds, no wind, just my footsteps crunching on old leaves. The trees grew close, their trunks arching inwards, forming a tunnel that swallowed the fading light. My skin prickled. I kept going, drawn by a strange emptiness ahead, a hollow between the trees, impossibly dark. I paused, heart pounding, as I realized the silence felt thick, almost pressing against my ears. I couldn't see the end of the hollow. I should have turned back, but something rooted me in place. Behind me, the path seemed to vanish, replaced by endless shadows. I stared into the hollow, and it stared back, vast and ancient, hungry in a way I couldn't name. I ran, but the silence clung to me, following me home. Some nights I still hear it breathing at my window. I pressed the button for the lobby, but the old elevator groaned and stopped between floors. That's when I heard it. Slow, heavy steps echoing above me, though I was alone. My breath caught as the lights flickered, each step growing louder, impossibly close. I pressed against the wall, heart racing, as the footsteps circled overhead. Suddenly the lights went out. In the pitch black, I heard a whisper, cold and wet against my ear. "You shouldn't be here." The doors snapped open to the empty lobby. I ran, but the echoing steps followed me out. I never take elevators alone now. I always thought gardening at midnight was peaceful, until my shovel struck something that screamed. The sound wasn't metal or rock. It was raw, human, echoing through the cold earth like a desperate plea. I froze, heart pounding, as the soil trembled beneath my boots. I knelt, hands shaking, and brushed the dirt away. Tangled roots curled around a pale, veined hand, its fingers twitching, clawing at the air like a trapped animal. The scream faded into a low, guttural moan that chilled my blood. My breath caught as the roots pulsed, tightening their hold, as if the earth itself was alive and angry. The hand jerked violently, yanking itself deeper into the soil. Panicked, I dug faster, desperate to free it, but the roots began to writhe up my arms, cold, wet, squeezing, dragging me closer to the hole. A face surfaced, eyes sewn shut with thorns, mouth agape in silent agony. I tried to pull away, but the roots burrowed under my skin, whispering in voices I recognized. Lost loved ones, begging me to stay forever. The soil swallowed my scream, and the last thing I heard was the shovel clattering above, waiting patiently for the next midnight gardener.